Welcome back to Ultimate Bricks for another LEGO Ninjago review. This is set number 70749. Enter the Serpent. It includes 529 pieces, recommended for ages 7 to 14, and in the US it retails for $59.99. Included are 4 bags, 1 instruction manual, and 1 sticker sheet. Alright, here we are, and I think the overall look of it is quite nice with the different rundown designs. So let's get started right with the stair set. The stairs have a nice run-down design where they use those bricks as well as some slanted bricks to keep that nice look. Moving up, they have some little plant items, and then jumping right up to here, the little helmets on a dark tan head is actually the trigger for a play feature. So looking down there, you take one of the minifigures and place them in front of those 2 red things, and simply by pressing right here, that activates the spring-loaded shooter, and they do include a second one of these bolts in the set. Continuing along the base, they have these nice purple pieces, which I think look okay, so they do seem a little bit bland, just being so big and undecorated. This is maybe an area where a simple sticker may have added a little bit to the set, but I also like the curved green plates, and it gives it a much better look than just being strictly square. Over on the side, there's a different build. This is just kind of disconnect just like that. There is nothing connecting it if you were to pick it up, but it hooks on nicely so it doesn't really fall off, but it's built on a green plate, and it's got a little prison here where you just pull apart those bars and you can place a minifigure in there, so say J right there, and it has that printed lock piece that was first introduced with the 2013 castle theme, and it looks nicer on the outside too with those textured bricks. The whole area has a nice design like that, and turning it around there is a little window, so there is no direct play feature which you can escape, such as a breakout. You'll have to just let them out through the front. Back on top, there's just a little build with some swords for decoration, and that is a nice place maybe for you to place the guard minifig right there. And there's also a bridge, and that is the main connection point right here, where it just hooks up right there, and there is another one of those on the other side. And just again to point out that little grass piece right there, and then that is a nice transition into the main building itself. Just starting over here, there's some nice little details. These are again the play feature things, and then the roof looks great. And probably the best part of this set, and the part that makes it look the most and has really the most detail in it, would have to be the snake head right there. And this thing does have a little play feature to it. I'll show you that in a minute. Got some stickers along the back end right there with some little flame details as well as some white teeth right there. Nice little use of the red pieces right there. And when you open this right here, shows the tongue, and 2 poisonous balls will fall out, and they will fall on anyone right there. And then once you close up the mouth again, you can simply put them back in there to reset the play feature. And there is a decent amount of purple on there as well, but that is the main entrance to the building itself. So now when you first walk in, you're faced with this gong looking thing, which is a nice printed piece actually, and that's facing the other way. So when you look in, and that's just swinging there, it's not, doesn't activate anything like that. And there's a weapons rack right here that can be easily detached with a jumper plate. It has a little claw piece, a little mace thing, and one of those dark tan swords. And they also have a brown treasure chest with 2 cylinders, transparent cylinders in there, which you can see as being poisonous, maybe. And those both easily connect right there. It really fills them up. Once you remove them, it allows a little more room. Down here, there's a little game room, maybe. We can see a little chessboard, as well as a flame element, as you can see maybe being a torch, or maybe that's just some other game right there. But there's another play feature right here with the gong, and that is that when you're standing right there, maybe you could say this thing comes down or something. I'll lift it out of the way. But pulling this little pin right here will drop you down into this pit with the snake. So the way that would work is the minifig would just be standing there, and then that will fall right there. And to show the teeth in there, they have a snake and some spikes. Only 4 spikes, but it still works. There is a gray spider web right over here. In removing that, you can see there's a little round cylinder piece with a printed tile on it. And this is half of the puzzle, because they also include this tile piece, and you can place them together like that. Here's a better look at those 2 stickered tiles when they are placed next to each other. You can see the little instructions right there, and maybe have a little game where they have to find both pieces of the scroll. One more detail to point out are the stickers right there. And then that really brings us around right there where there's a identical leaf piece right there. And that is the complete build. First up we have Jay, who has some nice printing on all of these pieces. You can also remove his headpiece to see that standard Jay face. Lloyd's printing is pretty similar, just on the green base. Removing that, you can see his face, and to see his back printing, you do need to remove this newer scabbard piece, which also has swords that can be removed, and that is what the back of the print looks like. Here is Kapowrai. He has this sharp sword piece, which almost looks like a snake eating a thing right there. He also has this nice tail right there with some printing on the front of that piece, some printing on the torso, and this nice snake face right there. For our Anacondrai Warrior, there is Zuju. He has a crossbow right here, the rubbery mask, some nice printing on the legs and torso. This is a rubbery piece, which looks like that. That is the rest of his face printing. And this is an interesting mold where it has the skeleton on the back, and I guess could be placed right there if you want, but they tell you to put it like this, and I think it looks really cool, and it is made of a rubbery material. Finally, Master Chen, whose accessories include a little claw and his staff, which he uses to steal the powers. He uses that same rubbery piece, though since it's put on a cylinder and not a minifigure head, it's a little wobbly and tends to come off. Got a nice sticker right there, and that is pretty much it. For Chen, he has some nice printing on the front of his torso. He also has a version of that skull, except one with a snake draped over it and a little more detail. And to see the back printing, you need to lift up his black cape, and that's a very nice print of the snake, which is actually the same logo found on his staff. Overall, it's a decent set with some nice minifigures included. It would have been nice to see a little more pieces considering the $60 price tag. However, I can't complain about the build itself. It's a decent size, some nice building techniques for that snake head, and overall, that's it. But what's more important is what you think, so please remember to share your opinion in the comment section down below. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Check out my Bricklink store. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. That's all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.